Yo, yo, what's good, Guru Nation? We are live. That's right, y'all, live once again for Mock Draft Monday. We've gone live, shoot, for the past like 8, 9, 10 Mondays now. Shoot, going back to July. We've been live every Monday since then for Mock Draft Monday. Appreciate everyone that's rocked with us each and every week. And for those new to the show, welcome in. Today's show or tonight's show is going to be a 12-team PPR single quarterback mock draft, our last single QB mock of the year. Next week, we'll do a super flex, and then the week after will be our real league. So this is the last chance to earn a spot in the subscribers league, which is going down the last weekend before the season. Appreciate all the Guru Nation. We're going to roll this intro, bring out our special guest for the evening, 7 o'clock, and then start the draft. Let's get it. Hello, what's up, Guru Nation? Oh, yeah, Guru Nation. We live and lit. So let's get right to it, y'all. Our special guest this evening hails from Sacramento, California. Fantasy Football Conference, man. You already know him, man, of the Fantasy Shot Callers. It's 7 o'clock. What's up, bro?
Let's go, man. Excited to be here. Thankful. I can't say enough about you, man. It's nothing but love. You and the experts, but you're street certified, man. You're street certified. You always show everyone love, no matter the size, no matter the demographic, location, and that's why the streets back you, Guru. So I'm glad to be rocking with Guru Nation. Thank you for having me. Whenever you got a spot available and I'm available, let's do it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Seven. Can't wait to get in this thing with you because I know right after this, you got the Shot Callers mock, right?
Yes. So I'll be mocking at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on the Fantasy Shot Callers YouTube channel. Shout out to Flojo. Shout out to Chef Dunn and the rest of the Shot Callers. Shout out to the Safe Space team. We'll be going live on Tuesday. So, yeah, man, I'm ready to get it. I'm thankful to be here. I know we're opponents in the Homies League as well. So good luck with you. You know, I wish you a happy second place.
Shoot, man. Yeah, only one of us can win, unfortunately, because that's a cool ass league. Everyone, man, I feel bad for whoever finishes last because it's literally all the homies. So yeah, we're gonna see how it ends up. But yeah, let's introduce this chat here. We got a lot of cool homies here in the chat. The GOAT, what up, bro? That's Jason, one of the homies. Appreciate you. Derek, salute. Shout out Derek, man. Always pulling up, showing love. Appreciate you, my brother. JK Alex, he's got a quick question for us. Would you draft CMC or CD at first overall, 12-man PPR dynasty? Well, that's about to be answered in a few moments. I'll wait for the draft to start to give my answer for that. What up, Joseph? Appreciate you rocking with us. I think Joseph's in the draft, so shout out to him. And then Derek, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. Always get reminded of that. Yes, y'all go do that. It means a lot. We're trying to build up this YouTube cred, so please like and sub on this video. What up, Emil? Appreciate Emil always pulling up. Mm-hmm. And Brad Murray, what up, Murray? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think he's in the draft too, so let's get this thing rolling. We're going to pull it up here. I have the 8th pick. I did that on purpose because I have a draft coming up where I have pick 8. We didn't randomize it this time because I know a lot of peeps have real drafts coming up. And in 7, you got pick 12 there, all the way in the back.
Yes. Tonight on the Shot College YouTube, I have the 12th pick. So I was just curious how the two different teams differentiated. So I just went for the 12th. It was available in both, so I took it.
Right on. So yeah, they're asking if we're starting in the chat. So yeah, let's get it going here in 3, 2, 1. We're underway on Mock Draft Monday. Let's go. CD. There it is. CD goes first, and the answer, whose question was this? JK Alex. I agree with what Mathman did there. I personally am also going CD at 1. I think they'll get the contract worked out, and he's going to see a ton of targets in that Dallas offense that doesn't really have much else. But what about you, 7? Are you still rocking C-Mac, or are you on the CD train?
I hate to go against the grain, but I'm actually going with number 3. I'm going with Breece Hall.
Oh, at number 1?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I recently moved him up to being my number 1 running back, but damn, that would be something if he goes 1 overall.
He's my
Make your case.
he's my early prediction for number one. If everyone can stay healthy, I don't see how he doesn't finish number one. He's healthy. Rodgers healthy. He finished 2 last year with Zach Wilson, aka Zach Efron, as his quarterback. You know, this is no High School Musical, but the man will bring the noise. He is a complete back. He gets it done on every facet. He can hit you for the house call, like FloJo says. He can catch out of the backfield. He can block. He's getting to the goal line touches. I like Garrett Wilson to keep offenses honest. The defense got better. They should have more possessions. He's just a good guy. He's healthy right now. CMC's got the calf strain. CFC has more wear and tear on him. I think this is the year where they rely heavily on him. And not to say that Rodgers won't have 30 attempt games, but I think they're going to use him sparingly. I expect
Right.
a 400 touch season from Beast Hall. And
you're on the clock, by the way.
You guys don't move. You guys don't play here.
Right, yeah, we move, man. Like you said, I know you have the other drafts. So yeah, we're just helping you out, man. Trying to get your picks in. Man, I 100% agree. I think Rodgers will be more of a conservative type of passer in this system, especially with the defense being really good and having a workhorse like Brees Hall. I mean, he's in his prime. McCaffrey, while he's still really good, is kind of on the back 9 of his career. And I'm not saying he's washed by any means. I mean, hell, I'd still take him as the number 2 running back. I was lucky to have Bijan slip to me at pick 8. But, you know, my order is right now Brees, McCaffrey, Bijan. I had to move Brees up over McCaffrey, though, because, you know, a lot of reasons, like you said, Seven, he's just in prime position to have that year where he's like the number 1 running back because of the way everything's shaken out with the system and the defense. And Rodgers being a little older, I think he's going to really lean on the run game in Brees Hall.
Yeah, you know, you look at someone like a Leonard Fournette had his career revitalized with the Tom Brady checking down to him, keeping him relevant. Drew Brees continuously checked down to Alvin Kamara later, you know, in the latter years of his career. Even rookie year, Najee Harris, I think, caught 71, 73 balls from an old Ben Roethlisberger. So I looked at Brees to be a factor in the receiving game. Not to mention the Madden cover. I believe in it. And Trent Williams, the best offensive tackle in the game right now, is looking for a new contract. So the best blocking tackle in the game on the 49ers is not happy. So there's just several reasons.
Right, Silverback, yeah.
Yeah, I feel better just going with Brees Hall.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, I think Brees for this season's a little bit better play. And so while the ADP still has McCaffrey ahead of him, I'm perfectly cool with taking Brees ahead. I like to be ahead of the curve, ahead of the trend. And speaking of being ahead of the curve, man, Isaiah Pacheco, wow, is his stock going up. I mean, I love Pacheco this year, but damn, 2.7, that's the highest I've ever seen him go.
You know what? I almost took him there in the Homies League. I was struggling between him and Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, I got him in the Homies League. I got him at the 210. I got him at the 210 in the Homies League.
Hey, he finished the year strong.
What up, Antonio?
He finished the year strong. They've got so many speedsters on the outside, and Kelsey eating everything up the middle. How can you not like him to never see 8 in the box unless it's goal line?
Right. Yeah, he's going to have a huge year, assuming he can stay healthy, because Mahomes is still obviously the best player in town over there. So, yeah, I love Pacheco this year. I think that's also another case for Brees is that, like, with Rodgers, assuming Rodgers is healthy, like, they're not going to be able to just stack the box on Brees. They're going to have to respect Ron.
Yeah.
What up, Sir Bongs? And then, yeah, we got – all right, so let's talk about your pick, Seven. You got – JT and Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm cool. I like the JT pick a lot. I think you got him at a good value. Marv Jr. in redraft may have been a tad high, but, I mean, we all know how much upside he has. I think Marv's going to have a big year. But explain to me why you went Marv Jr. over the likes of Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
I'm not the biggest fan of Gardner Minshew. I know Adams is not healthy, and to be honest, I don't know if he finishes this season as a Raider. Puka should be healthy. My issue with Puka is he's only what 0.6 points more per game than Cooper Kupp. when Cooper Kupp is healthy. So drafting him at that spot, I'm banking on Cooper Kupp going down. If Cooper Kupp doesn't go down, then how do I justify taking Puka right there? They drafted him number 4 overall, and I honestly I would have liked to have taken him where Puka went, but I like to go running back receiver on the edges just to keep a balanced roster. So that way, if someone falls to me, I didn't go triple running back. I didn't go triple, what they call zero RB, zero wide receiver. So of the receivers available, I felt like that was the best one. I love Olave as a talent. I don't like the quarterback situation.
Oh, you're saying you would have. Oh, something about Marv Jr. versus Olave. Yeah, it's a good segue, bro. Because I took Olave with the 2.5, which maybe is a tad high, but I just felt like I didn't really want to go RB. I mean, honestly, would normally go Kyren over Olave. I have them neck and neck in my rankings, but I decided to go Olave because the RB thing just makes me nervous, man. I wanted to have a strong one, and I think Olave and Clint Kubiak's offense, I liked what I saw last night in the preseason. It looked like they were starting to get things going with Carr in the first team unit. Olave was getting peppered with targets, I tell you. So even if he doesn't have that efficient of a year, he's going to see volume, and he's capable of being efficient. He can stretch the field. So I think Olave is in for a big third-year breakout, and I think he finishes as a top 12 receiver. I know Flojo disagrees with me. He hates Olave this year, but I don't. I'm all in, and that's not me being a biased Saints fan. That's just me being like, we don't really have much else at the position, so Olave is going to get peppered.
Dope talent from, would you say Ohio State or LSU?
Yeah, he's an Ohio State guy. Yep.
No, but which one produces better receivers?
I'd say as a whole, probably Ohio State. LSU, though, upside-wise, I'd say LSU guys is slightly more upside. But as far as just total number of them, seems like Ohio State has a few more. But they're close. They're like, it's like flipping a coin.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I'm curious, Guru, on Nico Collins. He went, what, is it 3.5?
Yeah, and I got him in the homies league at the 3.3. I really like Nico Collins this year. I would have taken him had he slipped. Unfortunately, he didn't. So, yeah, I think he's going to still be the alpha over there. I know they got Diggs now, and Tank Dell will be back healthy. So there's going to be more competition for targets, but I still think Nico finishes like a borderline WR1. I see the pathway there because he sees those really crucial, like those valuable targets, while also, being a big body that's going to get a lot of touchdowns, I would think. So, I really like Nico right there. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this next one. I think I'm going to go Michael Pittman.
Okay.
Pair Michael Pittman with Chris Olave. I think both these guys are in strong positions for PPR league because guess what? They're going to get volume. I mean, Pittman with the Colts. I know it's Anthony Richardson now, but I still think he's going to pepper Pittman. Josh Downs kind of banged up to start the year. And JT's not really like the pass catching kind of back. Shane Steichen's offense tends to pepper their number one receiver. I mean, look at A.J. Brown in Philly. So, the Indy offense kind of probably be molded similarly to what the Philly offense was under Steichen. So I think Pittman's in a good position to thrive and should see more red zone opportunities, assuming the offense takes off, which as long as Richardson's healthy, they should definitely be more explosive.
Yeah, I agree. I'm curious to see what he can do, man. He's an anomaly, AR-15. Is he going to be, Lamar 2.0 is going to be a best value Cam Newton? I'm curious. I'm curious to see what he transitions to. But he's got a good little situation there. I like that he's in the AFC South. Gotta get my 2 picks. Did it go off?
Oh yeah, you got Rashad White and Joe Mixon. Okay. Yeah. Snatching up all them running backs.
Yeah, I'm gonna starve them out. They see some guys on the turn got one, some don't have any running backs. I'm gonna starve them out for a little bit.
Okay.
Is this a 1 flex or was this a 2 flex? Let me check the
2 flex. 2 flex. Yep.
Okay. Perfect. But yeah, man, I'm curious to see what AR-15 becomes because in that small sample size, he looked like he could be the man. But as you're well aware, no one adjusts to quarterbacks quicker than NFL defense. So even with that sample size, I'm curious what that Houston defense is going to do to him twice a year. So I'm excited. A lot of upside, but also a lot of concerns,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what this pick. Damn, man, I'm in a kind of a tricky spot here, trying to decide what I want to do. Man, I want to take Kamara, but I also have Olave. I don't know if I want to put that much stake into the Saints offense. Damn it. Yeah, this is a tough spot. Ah, man. You know what? I'll take a chance on Diggs. I'll take the chance on Diggs,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
you got Bijan to carry the running backs.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go hero RB right here. I'm gonna go hero RB with Bijan, have him carry the backfield, and I'm just stacking up these pass catchers, man, because I was just gassing up Nico. But guess what? Diggs is gonna eat too. That offense is gonna be a high volume passing attack. You have a lot of scoring opportunities. Diggs is gonna eat up defenses over the middle and on those just short to intermediate routes. He might catch 100 passes like he did in Buffalo. He might not be as explosive and get as many touchdowns, but he's still going to eat, man. And in PPR, you catch 100 balls, I mean, yeah, you're worth something. So 4th round, he's only my 3rd receiver, so I'm cool with him right there at the middle of the 4th.
I like it. I'm really liking the guy. Was this FF? Is that Dan 23? He's got Jefferson,
yeah, he just got DK,
Laporta, DK. I'm not mad.
That's a pretty solid squad. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a big Laporta guy, but the rest of it I'm pretty cool with.
I like that he got him in the 30. He didn't overpay for him. 3.6 maybe 3.7.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like if I'd have granted the second if I'd have taken Kyron, it may have completely changed the draft. But I passed on both Kyron and Kamara. I could theoretically have, instead of the hero RB, could have a 3-headed monster at running back. But I'm going to see where this hero RB leads me.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be cool with it because there's enough running back depth. I feel like the receiver depth kind of dries up.
Yeah, that 5th round, I think that's where you start to kind of see a big drop. You might be able to pick a few receivers here and there. There's some in the league. I don't want to mention names.
Yeah, you got to get some. Yeah, we're kind of going opposite strategies here. It'll be interesting to see how we end up.
Yeah. I know mock etiquette, so I don't want to say too many names. But
right, yeah.
5th round, that's when you start to see a depletion. So I'm probably gonna have to either get my 2 receivers right here, or I'm probably gonna go tight end receiver, maybe quarterback receiver, wherever the value is.
100%. Yeah, and I just feel like there's a little more value with the receivers because the receivers just tend to be more reliable. They tend to stay on the field more.
True.
That's why I've been leaning toward them. But your backfield's nasty, man. JT, Rashad White, and Joe Mixon. True.
Yeah, hopefully there's a receiver, a quality wide receiver 2, high end 2, low end 1, still floating around by the time it gets back to me, but we'll see.
For sure, man. Yeah, there could be somebody that slips. Yeah, let me update my queue here. Yeah, there's definitely still some values floating around, so we'll see if some of them fall.
So one the earliest, and not nitpicking, but the earliest head scratcher, T. Higgins, 4.10.
Yeah, that was a reach. Yeah, I agreed. In my humble opinion, that was definitely a reach. Murph's a defending champion of one of my big money leagues. I'm not going to question him too much, but
right.
But yeah, that definitely seemed a little too rich for my blood.
Yeah, I feel like he might have been
for T. Higgins. Yeah, because I got him in the 6th in the Homies league.
I usually see him go late 5th, early 6th round.
What up, Albert?
Hey, what up, Albert? So I'm used to seeing him in that 6th round. So for him, I feel like he could have even gotten McBride, Andrews, Hurts, or Cooper, and then got him on the turn. But hey, he got Higgins, and he still got his quarterback. So he knows, like you said, he knows what he's doing. Hey, Breece Hall, Derrick Henry, Mike Evans, T. Higgins and Lamar, he's cooking.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's like you can usually always cook pretty well in the early rounds. I tend to be real nitpicky with teams in the mid to late rounds, or that's where I usually where the grades tend to, because the early rounds are kind of just, you can usually always stack your team in the early rounds.
Right.
I feel like leagues are won and lost a lot of times in the middle rounds. The late rounds, if you whiff on that, it's like, you can bail yourself out with the waiver wire. But those mid round picks, those things are crucial.
Yeah.
Damn, they took Kincaid. I was thinking about maybe taking him here. Well, I guess I'll probably go with my RB2 right here. But there's definitely some receivers that are tempting. I could keep making a true hero RB strategy. Ooh, they took Tank.
Oof. And that's funny. 3 Houston receivers in the first 5 rounds.
Oh, yeah, they're flying off, and rightfully so, because they're bound to have a big season. I thought about taking C.J. Stroud right there. He's the next QB on my board, but decided to go with James Conner. He's one of my favorite RB2 targets. Feel like he's getting slept on. I'm not too worried about Trey Benson stealing work from him this season. I think they're going to kind of run Conner into the ground. It's his last year there, I believe. Last year on his contract, so yeah, I see James Conner having a big year. Let's see. There goes Ramondre Stevens. And yeah, that was another one I had in mind. Ramondre, and there goes Zay Flowers. Man, Stroud. Stroud would have been. I need to keep saying his name. But yeah, he'd have been tempting there. He was tempting there for sure. And then we got a few other names, to keep an eye on here. Not going to say too many of them. Let's see what 7 o'clock cooks up. And sure enough, he takes Stroud. That was all me, man. That was all me for saying the name. I gotta say, I committed the cardinal sin of mock drafting.
No, you failed to me. I felt like I had to take him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But now I'm stuck on who I want to take, which receiver I want to take.
Right, getting that WR2. No Texans are left.
No Texans really. No stack. You know what? He hasn't been traded yet. I'm gonna go Pipkins. I went Pickens over, and then once the player who I was thinking about taking gets picked, I'll get your opinion on George Pickens or the person who I was to consider.
For sure, yeah, I might go ahead and draft that player.
Yeah, right. Pickens 1,150 yards with a combination of Mitchell Trubisky. Was it Mason Rudolph?
Yep.
And Kenny Littlefinger Pickett.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's not the hugest upgrade, but it is an upgrade at QB. So I feel like, and especially no Deontay Johnson, I'm fine with having him as my wide receiver too.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. I'm not a big Pickens fan this year because I hate Arthur Smith. He's the play caller now there in Pittsburgh, so I feel like it might be the Drake London effect type shit. So I'm kind of out on Pickens if I'm being real. But with Justin Fields or Russ throwing him, hopefully Justin Fields, as he's got more of a downfield arm, Pickens could be pretty solid. But we just got to hope it's Fields. And because if it's Russ with Arthur Smith calling the plays, nothing's going to be worth a damn there for fantasy. Appreciate you, Derek. All right, I'm back on the clock. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to roll the dice here. I feel like his ADP needs to start going up because it's looking like he's not going to get popped this year.
Hey,
that's Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice. That's it, yeah. That's it, Yep, I had to do it because I'm like, you got to start moving him up the board because it's looking like he's not going to get suspended this season. And sixth round, like that's insane value.
I was like, I got to go with, I guess, maybe I was just went with the homer pick as a Steelers fan, but yeah.
Oh, you Steelers.
Hey, that's that analyst brain. Like, all right, man, someone's got to take Rice at some point.
Yeah, I'd have been hot if you'd have taken him there because he was the top of my queue.
Oh man, I wish I kind of got that snipe off, but I didn't pull the trigger.
We got a question here from Fletcher Cox: T. Higgins or Tank Dell? I'm going Tank Dell, Brody.
Ooh.
But T. Higgins got drafted before Tank Dell in this draft. Actually, though, it's close. I say that, but I actually have him right back to back in my rankings with T slightly ahead. So I kind of just contradicted myself there. But you know what? It's kind of like this. If you want the upside, I feel like Tank Dell, but T. Higgins, though, I feel like with Burrow, a healthy Burrow, but probably a little safer. Plus, he's the number 2 target. But what do you say, Seven?
That's a difficult one because
Yeah, that's
Tank
tough.
Dell, in 1 year he got hurt.
Yeah, he didn't even
Higgins,
get to play
Higgins
his
is
full
always
rookie
hurt.
year.
And sometimes
Yeah,
I've been a big Higgins supporter for a long time. He's known for a goose egg when healthy every once in a while.
yeah, he's kind of up and down, kind of volatile. Yeah,
Yeah. I want to say neither, to be honest with you. I rather Rice. I rather Pickens. I rather who else? I rather Zay. I didn't realize.
oh, you'd rather Zay? Wait, no, is he available? Zay?
No, I'm
No, he
just
got
saying like
picked.
but
Yeah,
who's that?
Zay got picked. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was
Between
wondering, I was like, he's there?
Higgins, everyone who was
Yeah,
drafted between Higgins and Dell, and there's just other guys I'd rather have than either one of them. But if I had to pick, I guess. Oh my gosh, I guess T Higgins. Like you said, he's the number 2.
yeah. Better in the target pecking order for the
Yeah, yeah.
Bengals. Because yeah, with Diggs there, I mean that's definitely gonna hurt Tank Dell. I feel like. Let's see, he's already have C.J. Stroud and Nico. Do you think I would be living my upside if I traded for Dell and 2 Texans receivers? Yeah, I would say yeah, because it's like you're gonna be a little too dependent on that offense. So if you've already got Stroud and Nico, because as good as I think the offense will be, they're gonna still have a few off weeks to where in those off weeks you're gonna probably automatically lose that week. So I don't like putting too many eggs in one basket. So with that added context, I definitely go T. Higgins.
Not to mention the Texans are a pretty good roster, right? So they're going to be playing from ahead in a lot of games. Bengals
Yeah, they set up
defense
Joe
still pretty
Mixon.
poop. Yeah, defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is still pretty below average. They should be in a little bit more shootouts, which will equal more passing opportunities. Set T Higgins, Mr. Glass. You're not lying.
Yeah, shout out to Derek. Yeah, Zamir White went. Damn, Zamir White was next
Great
up on
ball.
my queue. I was thinking I could get him as an RB3, but can't have it all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Let's see, a few more till me, but yeah, Joey Burrow there, Joe Shiesty, Kyler Murray, A. Rich. These QBs are starting to go off the board, man. So
Yeah.
what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on the QBs? Yeah, you got Stroud there. Are you normally a wait on a QB guy, or do you like to get your guy locked up within the first 8 rounds?
Guru, I'm a person who believes in top 6 and position advantage. So I always only 6 teams can make the playoffs, right? So I want to get a
Right.
top six potential quarterback, top 6 potential tight end. So I do believe in positional advantage. If I can't get one of those guys, then I'm punting. Then I'm comfortable waiting to the 9th, 10th. There's no getting guys in between when I could have gotten Zay White or I could have got Najee Harris. Why take a guy in the middle? I'm always let me get one of the elite top 5s, or let me just wait until round 9 or 10. I feel like it was a good value to get CJ right there. I could have taken him 1 pick later and got him in the 6th round. So that's the only reason I took him. But traditionally, I would wait. I think I got Patrick Mahomes in the 4th round in the Homies League, and I stacked him with Kelsey.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. Yeah, you see what I like? I like your logic there because I was thinking like, yeah, with QB, I was like, let me snag Dak right here because he's probably the last of the ones that have that top 6 path. So I'm like, yeah, let me get Dak locked up right here.
After that, I mean, you can now wait another 3 rounds and just build.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do with tight end. Yeah, just wait on tight end because I hadn't had any QBs or tight ends yet. So I was like, let me get my QB right here. And now I'm just gonna punt tight end and keep building my bench.
Yeah.
And now, especially in Joku, oh yeah, there's no tight ends left that I want. So, yep. We're the only teams without a tight end. We're both playing the waiting game.
yeah. At this point, we can just wait now and just get our. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't get sniped right here. Who else is available?
Oh, okay. He made a trade today. Oop, if I can pull it up. Traded Etienne for Ramondre and T. Higgins. Ooh, I don't know if I'd have done that, but it's not bad because, I mean, Ramondre could be close to Etienne, and you basically got T. Higgins as a throw-in. So, yeah, that's a fair trade. It could work out in your favor, but, yeah, Higgins' injury history is kind of tough. But, yeah, not a bad deal. Ooh, Mostert McConkey. I like that.
I really wanted Njoku, and he wasn't there, and now I can just wait. So play the balance game. They got 4 running backs, three receivers. Got my quarterback. So now I'm just going to build the depth and just wait on tight end.
Yes, sir. Let's see what I'm going to do with this pick. I just keep stacking the receiver depth. Let's see. What up, Nick? Need some help. What's your question, brother? Throw it in the comments. Brad Murray, really hoping McConkey. Nice pick.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. And then we'll get to your last question here. Fletcher. Yeah, I'm not going auto. Irish talking shit in the chat. I'm not going auto. What are you talking about? I'm making my pick right now. Damn it. Let's see. Trying to get in my head with all that. I'll go. Give me Deontay, man. I'll go Deontay Johnson. I'll take a chance on Dave Cornales turning that thing around. Last question. All right, here we go. Xavier Worthy. I guess that's Zay Worthy. Yeah, I guess that's Xavier Worthy or Jaden Reed. Oh, that's easy. Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed, bro. 100%. Any counter to that 7? I mean, that's easy. Jaden Reed.
Was it Worthier?
Or Reed? Yeah.
Worthy or Reed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably Reed. I don't know what to think of those Green Bay receivers. I mean, they're all talented and they're all like solid wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3s. It's just hopefully it's the week. I like them for best ball. I feel like they're safer for best ball.
Yeah, same with the Chiefs guys though. I mean, who's other than Rashee Rice? I mean, we don't know who's going to eat out of Worthy and Hollywood Brown. It's going to be a big, I feel like guessing game.
Right. I mean, Hollywood can't stay healthy. He's hurt now. And I'd rather catch from Patrick Mahomes than Jordan Love. I love them both, but.
I was about to say, yeah, Jordan Love's not too bad. I mean, he's not Mahomes, but he's not that far off to where I'd be comfortable. Yeah, you see multiple. Yeah, I'd still go Jaden, bro. I'd still go Jaden. Freaking Irish. Come on, Irish. You killed me, bro. He just I'm not even going to comment on that. Irish, man. Come on. All right, Nick. Let's get to Nick's question. Think I made a mistake. I have Kyler, Marv Jr. and McBride. Also have Brees, Devontae, and Debo. Did I screw up bad with 3 Cardinals? I got them for good value. Felt like I had to draft them. Oh, no. You didn't screw up. I mean, might want to make a trade, I try to diversify your investments, but you didn't screw up because all those guys are going to eat and they're going to have, a lot of volume, and then Kyler's going to throw both those receiving options, going to see a lot of targets. So I don't think you screwed up at all.
No, and I think their defense is still pretty bad, right? So they should be in more shootouts. I would be maybe concerned if you had Kyler Connor in one of the receiving options, but to have the quarterback and the number 2 receiving options, I think I feel better, with them getting garbage time. People always forget about that. Do you remember that Blake Bortles Jaguars? I think he threw 40 touchdowns to was it A. Hearns and Al Robinson?
Yeah.
They were just getting whooped, and they pretty much was just throwing, 3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of the game. I feel like that could kind of be the Cardinals this year, just getting beat pretty bad.
Yeah, getting beat, and then they just get those garbage points. Yeah, Kyler, if that happens, Kyler might be a 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
No problem, Nick. Yeah, my bad. Oh, Irish it was just he had something to do. Yeah, it happens. But I guess I frustrated because this isn't the first time it happened. So just if you know you got something to do, man, and just don't sign up for the draft. Like, damn. There's other people that would have loved to have had that spot, and now it's just a freaking empty spot. But anyway, that's just logistics. Let's get back on track here. Jordan Addison, bro, what are your thoughts? And then Jalen Warren, a couple of guys that are falling in drafts. Sometimes will go a lot later, even than the ninth. You know, Warren out the hamstring, Addison with the suspension looming. So are those guys that you're targeting as value picks? Or you're completely out on them?
I'm out on Addison just because of the QB play.
I know that. Yeah, I don't want any Addison.
Yeah, Warren, I like him. I think he is best value HN. You know, he has the pop, he has the upside. Pittsburgh bolstered their offensive line. They do have a run first offensive coordinator, but the hammy is no joke, and this is kind of late in the preseason for him to have that. So I would let him slide. I think what round is that? Ninth round? That
Yeah,
range?
a little
I think
too
that's
high.
a good. I think that's a fair value for him. But I mean, also you got to draft with caution. And he's what is he? He's his RB3. Let me check that roster.
Yeah, because he took CD and Ayuk. Yeah, so it's A-Chain, Spears, and Warren.
Yeah, that's rough. It's a rough backfield.
Yeah. Nick's wanting to know, is Jalen Warren still legit RB2 when he returns? He's more of a flex play, I feel like, because Najee's still the lead guy there. Mm-hmm. And I don't really like any Cowboys RBs. Maybe Rico late. I hate to say the name, but it's like because we know he's gonna get picked here. But I mean, I kind of like him. I definitely like him over Zeke because one of them has to score points, and with Zeke at his age, it's like fuck that. And then ended up with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith in redraft. Should I look to trade one, or both can cook in this new Kellen Moore offense? Yeah, both can cook. I mean, I'd maybe field offers type thing, but I wouldn't like go rushing into making a trade. But yeah, it's always good to kind of diversify your investment. So if you can get the right offer, then yeah, I would explore trades for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Oh, I'm on the clock. Okay.
I like the pick, the Singletary pick.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they took Singletary. Man, I was like, I guess I might as well take a chance on Chase Brown.
Yeah. Ninth round.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. RB3. I like Zach Moss too. I kind of like them both. They both go so late, and the Bengals offense should be pretty solid this year as long as Burrow is healthy. It should be a top 10 offense. So one of them's gonna eat, but it might be a thing where just both of them kind of eat here and there. It might just be a 1-2 punch. They might not really have a true workhorse anymore like they did with Mixon.
Yeah. That's what it appears to be, like a 60-40 split, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think they'll both eat, and then if one would go down, then of course the other one's going to eat. The reason why I like Chase Brown is because Zach Moss throughout his career has not been very good. He had the pretty good stretch last year, but he's never had a full season of consistent success.
Yeah.
Let's see. Austin Eckler, any chance of bouncing back? Yeah, he's still available, actually. Scores touchdowns, catching passes. Yeah, it's just I don't really like the fit there. I think with Jaden Daniels, he's a guy that's going to look to throw down the field a good amount of hard takeoff and run. So I don't feel like that's a very good fit. I just wish he'd have signed somewhere else. The Commanders. And then they have Brian Robinson taking goal line touches. So it's just not a very good fit, but maybe he'll surprise me. But I definitely wouldn't want him as anything more than like just a speculative bench pick.
That's all he is right now. And I'm not denying his talent. I just don't like the situation for all the reasons you said. Robinson. I got sniped. I don't know why. Take it personal.
Yeah, it hurts, man. It really does. You're just like, damn it. Oh, like you got pierced in the heart, man.
Yeah.
D-Hop, I like that. Nuke.
I'm gonna wait on it.
Okay, yeah, keep kicking the tight end can. Yep. Oh, Curtis Samuel, he's got turf toe, bro.
Does he?
Yeah, that just came out today, turf toe. So I don't know. I moved him down a lot in my ranks after hearing that.
You is this a full-time job for you, Guru?
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, no financially, but just as far as the event, I mean, it feels like it because I put in a lot of hours into this. So I
Yeah.
basically work 2 jobs. I have my job where I have my steady income insurance, all that, which is with NOLA.com, the newspaper here in New Orleans. So this is still
Okay.
just my side hustle, but yeah, it's we put in the work, that's for sure.
Jeez, man, I did not know that, man. I work at a college, you know, get benefits for my daughter and and then I got my daughter every other day. So
Hmm.
I did not know that. I try to stay up with the news as best I can, especially when people are asking me for advice. As I'm starting to slowly grow, I'm getting more DMs, so that's just something I got to know. Um,
Hmm.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
no
send
worries,
me
man. It happens. It's like we're not perfect. We are human beings
for
here.
sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a chance on a Romeo Dobbs right here.
There you go.
Get a piece of that Packers pie. They had a couple other receivers I had my eye on, but I could get them later if I want. And I still don't have a tight end, so I might have to get one right here. All right, Lonely. I guess is that Lonely? Lonely? I don't know. It has a question. Kyron Williams is ranked lower than his RB3 finish in 23 due to his injury history and expected loss of touches. If we give the Kyron discount to Corum, rank Corum. Corum sat with the starters in preseason. Okay, I mean, yeah, I like Corum. All right. Oh, he just got picked there. Speaking of Corum. I just think, though, that if Kyron's healthy, it's not going to be much Corum. It's going to mainly be, it's probably like an 80-20 split. So I'm kind of out on Corum as far as being a redraft guy, but I do like him late because if something would happen to Kyron, then he's going to be really good. So he's kind of like one of those guys you draft him, stash him, and just hope that maybe well, you hate to hope for injury or maybe just hope that Kyron struggles and he takes over. I don't think Kyron will. I think Kyron's here to stay. But yeah, that's my Quorum take. I think it's pretty cut and dry what Quorum is. He's just a really good handcuff.
Yeah. Uh, I think he's a great handcuff. Similar, might sound crazy, but my bad. Uh,
Yeah, we'll get to that after you give your
okay.
take.
With Corum, he's a similar style running back, and they drafted him in the third round for a reason. I think they know that Kyron has dealt with multiple injuries. I think he got hurt his hand and missed the rest of their playoff game versus Detroit. On top of missing, bulk of games during the regular season. Super, super talented. That Sean McVay system seems like every running back can. Sony Michel had some 20, 30-point games. Obviously, Todd Gurley was different breed, but it seems like everyone. Akers had a couple of 20-point games in that system. That system mixed with Kyron's ability, it's undefeated. It's just his health, man. And maybe they brought in Corum just to slightly sniping off a little bit of touches. Kyron, if he's healthy, he's a league winner. That the thing is he going to stay healthy? And like you said, Quorum in the meantime is a 25, 30% touch guy, if that,
Mm-hmm. Heard that. All right, let's get to Nino Pena. What up, bro? Might sound crazy, but would you trade Lamar and D Hop for T Law and Neighbors? Oh, T Law, Neighbors, and Gus. Oh man, I don't know, man. Going down from Lamar to T Law is kind of a big drop. Although the D Hop to Neighbors is a come up, and you're getting Gus. Whew, that's a tough call. I'd probably lean no because I feel like Lamar is a good amount better than T-Law, but what about you, Seven? That seems like kind of a tough call.
that is a tough call. I feel like it's borderline fair trade with Gus added to it. But
Yeah, that
I,
makes it fair, yeah.
I
But I
will
probably
say,
still wouldn't do it.
yeah, because I think last year D Hop missed 9 games. I think a couple he missed 7 games. 8 games due to suspension and injury, and still finished as wide receiver 22.
I don't think he missed that many last year because it was the year with the Cardinals where he missed the suspension.
He
Last
wasn't
year,
last
no,
year.
not last year. But he did pretty good. Like he was pretty good, but he wasn't suspended though.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the year before his last year in Arizona. Last year he played all the games. Actually, he was banged up though for a few games, and his numbers were kind of down for his usual standards. Only 75,057 and 7 touchdowns, but that's still pretty damn solid.
Right. With a rookie quarterback and a combination of what's my man's name? Oh, Tannehill. Yeah.
Yeah, not the best situation, but he did all right. You know, he's pretty much QB proof. So, yeah, I don't know though. It's like, and he has D-Hop. I'd probably just keep D-Hop and hope for the best. Malik Neighbors, I like him. I always think he's going to be better than D-Hop this year for redraft. But to me, it's like I don't trust T-Law enough, man. Lamar's a top 5 QB. I wouldn't. Because then you just, like you talked about it, Seven, you want those guys at the top 6 get that positional advantage. You're giving up that positional advantage at QB. So, yeah. I think he's liking this team overall. So I could chill on it. Yeah, I'd chill on it, bro. I'd chill on it.
Hey, and let me see who is this Murph? What you taking 2 tight ends for? Trying to be a
right. I had to take Hawkinson because I knew if I didn't, you were going to snatch him. So.
Man.
Yeah, well, waiting game on tight end, it's tough. So, all right, Vinsanity, if you're in a 10-man league on ESPN PPR, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a flex, 1 QB, pick 10, do you take it 10 and 11 to combine? I haven't really done many 10-man mocks, but that sounds like a solid plan. Get those back-to-backs because in a 10-man league, it's not as much of a drop-off as when you do the 12-man, you're at 12 back-to-back. So I'd probably take that 10 spot. For sure, Derek. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Say, let's go get his daughter. Yeah, do your thing, man. Dad duties come first. Lamar, Love, Kamara, Zamir, B-Rob, Ford, Amon-Ra, Devontae, Cup, Deontay, D-Hop, Ingram. So don't necessarily need neighbors. Yeah, you got a stacked team, bro.
Yeah. Don't downgrade a QB with that roster.
Right? Okay, yeah, Oh, you about to have to slide, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to make these picks, then go into auto mode so I can go.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Knock these out the park.
Let's see.
Jericho. Oh, Rico Dowdle. Damn. I thought about it. So you're just completely punting tight end.
Dude, the value is there. The value is there.
Yep, for sure. You know, it's like, man, Rico Dowdle. Yeah, I like that pick. That one hurts. That one pierces the heart because I would have definitely tried to snag Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, because he could be the lead guy over there.
50-50 split with Zeke in that Cowboy offense.
Facts. Man, I know who I want right here. I really hope I don't get sniped. Please have this player fall to me. Come on. This would really make my night if this happens because this is a player that I think could really have a huge year. But the GOAT, man, the GOAT, I'm worried. I'm worried that I'm going to get sniped. Don't do it. Oh, he's killing me. He's probably thinking like he's got his sniper out like, I gotta get the perfect shot.
Me? The slow draft.
Yep, and you get sniped with the slow draft. Oh man, yeah, that really hurts. Then you gotta. I'm just gonna take the whole 4 hours now.
Oh my gosh, it's like the pick right before yours, and that.
All right, there it is. Jalen Wright. There it is. Let's get it. Jalen Wright, baby. Let's fucking go.
Miami, huh?
Yeah, Miami, because guess what? If something happens to either Mostert or A-Chain, this dude's in prime position to have a big role in that Miami offense, one of the best offenses in the NFL. Speed kills, baby. Jalen Wright, super fast. He's going to eat and eat well if an injury occurs in front of him, which it very well might, because both those guys in front of him run hard and are kind of injury prone. So, yeah, I'll take Jalen Wright late faux show.
I'm going to head out, Guru.
All right, Seven. Appreciate you, brother.
Dude, so much love and respect for you. Anytime, always an honor, always a pleasure, man. I really, really appreciate you rocking with me. And take care. Good luck in this grind. And if you ever need
Yes,
anything, hit
sir.
me up, man.
Yeah, thank you,
Hey,
Seven.
guys.
Good luck with your next draft.
Guru Nation.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that, brother. Have a good one, man. Peace. 7 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. One of the chillest, coolest analysts in the game. So glad he came on here as our co-host, special guest. So yeah, let's cap this draft off strong. We had a couple QBs go there, Tua and T-Law. Not bad as backups. You know, Tua as a backup's really nice. That was nice. Dan, man, shout out to Dan pairing A-Rich and Tua. I like that. If you're gonna take kind of a risky QB1 like A-Rich, you need a good QB2, and Tua definitely checks that box. All right, so we had a couple more comments here before we had to send 7 off, but we had a few comments here. He's breaking down the 2023 Rams RB touches, 22 for RB1 Cam Akers, 15 for RB2 Kyron. Akers was horrible. Williamson dominated touches. A 22 to 15 split between RB1 and RB2 is possible. I mean, yeah, but I don't see why they do that. If Kyron's dominating, why would they take him off the field? Maybe to preserve him. It might be more like 70-30, but I still don't see Blake Corum having a big role unless Kyron gets hurt. That's just my take. Pick 10 and 11. Who do you like player-wise? Oh, okay, I see. Who would be good ones to target there? If you are in a 10-man league, okay, I see. I get you now. Okay, so let's pull up the board here. So we had it. It was like CD, Tyreek, Brees, CMC, Amon-Ra, Chase, Jefferson, Bijan, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson. Okay, so you could go back. You could go running back, receiver, or back-to-back running back. I don't like the idea of going Saquon JT. That'd be kind of nice. Or Saquon Gibbs, JT Gibbs. You could go RB, but if you really want a receiver there, you could go G-Dub, JT, or you could go like G-Dub and Puka. But I'd probably just go RB receiver. I'd probably go like Garrett Wilson and JT. That'd probably be my move at pick 10. But there's a lot of options. But yeah, the double RB could work too. Honestly, that might be what I'd do. Yeah, but between JT, Barkley, and Gibbs, right? Yeah, I kind of like the combo of JT and Gibbs because then it's like a true thunder and lightning joint. So I don't know, man. I'll go with that. JT and Gibbs. There you go. JT and Gibbs. Knock that out. But if AJ Brown or Jettis would slip, then at that point, you got to go with them. Whoever slips out of them, you got to go with that, I'd say. But if they're all gone, then I'd probably do the RB. All right. Pat Fryermuth just went, yeah, I need to look into getting another tight end because only have one freaking Hawkinson, and he's going to miss early part of the year. So, yeah, let me lock it in. Yeah, if AJ slips, bro, yeah, AJ JT. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'd do that for surely. All right, one more before me. Ray Davis. That's an interesting name. I kind of like him late this year. Okay. I'll go. Give me Komet. I'll take Komet. I think he could do well early on, with Caleb Williams just getting acclimated to the NFL. I think he's going to throw to Komet a good amount. So I'll take the chance there with him. Put Hawkinson in my IR spot. How good of a pass catcher is JT? Yeah, he's not that great of a pass catcher. He's all right. He's like a 30-catch guy. He's better than Derrick Henry. But if you really value pass catching backs, then I'd go with Jahmyr Gibbs. Or even Saquon. Even Saquon will catch more than JT. But if you're really looking for the most upside pass catching wise, I'd go with Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, 7 forgot to go on auto. Guess I could just auto him. Yeah, let me just auto him because he ain't here. Oh, gave him Schultz. All right, Schultz and Musgrave. He didn't take any tight ends, and they gave him tight ends back to back. Yeah, I mean, you could, bro. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's it's your call, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, do you? I mean, it's like it's just so it's all subjective. It's all really close. So I was thinking Barkley Gibbs, but I'm worried I'm passing on JT. Yeah, I wouldn't pass on JT. I'm just saying, yeah, if it was me, I'm going JT and probably Garrett Wilson or Puka because I like to get a receiver locked in. Although in a 10-man league, you can kind of wait a little bit. So, but like I said earlier, I like the JT Gibbs. That's honestly, boom, there it is, bro. That's the move, bro. JT and Gibbs. Then you got you Thunder and Lightning. Thunder and Lightning. But if AJ Brown slips, then yeah, AJ Brown would be good. Then at that point, I'd probably go, yeah, AJ Brown, JT. So right, yeah, for sure, Vinsanity. Yeah, double RB. Yeah, especially at that 10 spot, bro. I like that because then in a 10-man league, the receivers aren't going to be as thin. So then the third and fourth, you could probably pair up like a Nico Collins and a Michael Pittman. So yeah, I like that. Okay. My last pick. I guess I'll go. There's not really any running backs, receivers I like. I'll go Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins back up Dak Prescott. Kind of feel I have a bitter taste in my mouth. Started and finished his draft with Falcons players, but bottom line is they are likely to have a big year this season. Yeah, then I can just pound receiver 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I like that way of thinking because yeah, then you can get your running backs locked in, just pound receivers or go QB early. Yeah, you just have a lot of options at that point. You can kind of check the running back box early and then just kind of go with where the draft takes you. You just kind of have to read the room, read the board, and figure out who the best values are. Don't pigeonhole yourself too much. So yeah, let the board come to you, as they say. Don't worry about these stupid packages where these guys try to sell you on, oh, you must draft this position, this round, all that. Those are scammers, bro. Like, don't listen to any of that. Like, we keep it real here on the Guru Nation channel. Yeah, I got you, homie. Yeah, 100%. We keep it all the way real out here. So, yes, sir. Good luck in your draft, man. Come back. We'll be streaming again next Monday. So come back and let me know how your draft went. Yeah, assuming it's this weekend. So, yeah, I got a lot of drafts this weekend. Gonna be lit. Kimani Vidal. I thought about Vidal, but I was like, man, I'm all right at running back. I'll just go with the 4 I got. All right, y'all. We're almost done with this thing. We're going to do the rapid fire grades. Unfortunately, don't have a guest tonight. I was hoping Andrew could join me, but he is in the process of moving. So shout out to Andrew. He will probably be on next week if he's free. We're going to try to have a big power panel next week, be our last mock, going to see if Justin from Fantasy Follow can pull up, Hard to Start JD, Bogard, Andrew. We're going to try to have the whole crew on next week since it's our last one. So last one of the year before we'll have our real draft, and then that'll be it for this series. And then probably be transitioning to the Guru Nation Power Hour after that. Yeah, it'll be the Guru Nation Power Hour. We're going to bring that back here on this channel. So yeah, probably Monday Night Power Hour, starting with the first Monday of the regular season. Oh, there's Justin. What up, bro? Shout out to Justin, Fantasy Follow, Dr. Roto staff writer, one of the realest in the game. He just pulled up showing love. Yeah, bro, if you're free next Monday, we're gonna knock out that last mock of the year, Super Flex. Yes, indeed. So yeah, let's do this here. Where are we at? Okay, we'll just start with Math Man. We'll start with the grades here. CD, Ayuk, A-Chain, Andrews, Hurts, Jaden Reed, Keenan Allen, Tajay Spears, Jalen Warren, Khalil Shakir, Charbonnet, Ty Chandler, Braylon Allen, Michael Wilson. It's a pretty solid team. RB2 kind of sus, but everything else looks good. I'll give this a B+. Math Man's been very loyal drafting with us. So unless someone gets an A, Math Man, you've got a spot in the real draft. Not next week, but the week after, because you have shown up each and every Monday. The hard work's paying off. I like your squad today. You know, and even like I said, the RB2, but he's got options. So this could definitely be an A squad because everywhere else, this squad kicks ass, man. So shout out to Math, man. That's a nice team. Peacock, what up? Shout out to Miles Peacock, another one of our homies, man. He's also hopefully get him next Monday. Just finished up all the vids and YouTube graphic. Yeah, we got our morning show tomorrow morning. Wake your game up, going over our late round options. Pick your poison, we're calling it, as far as which late round options we prefer. So yeah, tune in. It'll be live here as well as the Gen Wealth Net tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific. Wake your game up, y'all. Yes, sir. So yeah, shout out to Math, man. Killed it tonight. One of his best drafts. We're gonna skip team 2. That was Irish boy. He had to leave early, so over half the thing was autoed. Let's see, Murph. What up, Murph? Let's put Murph down as a potential candidate for this league because I was getting candidates, written down. So let's see if Murph got a spot. All right, so we got Brees Hall, T. Higgins. No, Derrick Henry. I can't even read them in order. Brees Hall, Derrick Henry, Mike Evans, T. Higgins, Lamar Jackson, Evan Ingram, Aaron Jones, Hollywood, Cortland Sutton, Zeke, Josh Palmer, Mike Williams, Justin Herbert, Ricky Pearsall. Looks pretty solid. Oh, yeah, appreciate you, Matt, man. Yeah, Math, man. You keep tuning in and getting these teams better and better, man. I know you've been drafting with us for a while, giving you some kind of harsh grades in the past, but I like this squad. You had a good one there, so good job. Let's see, Murph. So we got Lamar, Brees Henry. The only thing I don't really like about this is the receivers. Everything else, though, Ingram, Lamar, strong quarterback, strong tight ends. Running back room is very strong. Receivers, some of these guys could hit. It's just the receiver position, man. I don't know. If you're a little lacking there, it can be tough. So I'm going to give this one a B. So Murph has a chance. If no one else gets a B, Murph might get a spot. So, but for now, it's looking like it'll be he might. But we'll see. We'll see. I need next year. We'll have a more fair and transparent system. This year, it's just kind of me, just kind of going on a whim. But next year, we'll have a more fair system. We're just creating this organically, So, yeah. Always I mean, hey man, he had a solid team. I couldn't quite getting in and they get me in. Yeah, well, we should have a spot for you, bro. I think we'll have a spot for you. Don't worry. Kiddo, what up, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Just woke up. Glad, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad you got to catch the end. Yeah, we're just recapping the teams here. We had 7 o'clock as our guest for this one. So, yeah, and we'll have to have our playmakers mock soon. So, yeah. Let's see. Love Henry this year. Yeah, I mean, King Henry in Baltimore, he should do well. I'm not like huge on Henry, but I'm okay with him as a late second, early third rounder. All right, Boston Sports. Shout out to Andrew. CMC, Drake London, Travis Kelce, Alvin Kamara, Christian Kirk, Chris Godwin, Joe Burrow, Zach Moss, Jerome Ford, Tyler Lockett, Bucky Irving, Demario Douglas, Dontavian Wicks, Josh Downs. Yeah, this one looks pretty solid. Again, it's kind of similar to Murph, but a receiving core kind of bugs me. Not a huge London guy. And Kirk, Godwin, Lockett. Yeah, the receiving core here definitely scares me. The running back, so you got CMC and Kamara and good depth. You got Burrow and Kelce, but the receiver room really scares me. I'll give it a B minus. It's a solid team, but I feel like the receiver room could hold him back. Although Godwin as a 3 is not bad. Godwin could be this team's saving grace. So not a bad team there from Andrew, but not like the biggest Joe Burrow fan, but 7th round, pretty good value. And then I like Kelce, so good work. Good work. B-Man, he's already locked into the subscribers league. He has Amon-Ra, Etienne, Nico, Devontae Smith, Monty, DeAndre Swift, Jake Ferguson. Oh, Devontae Smith and DeAndre Swift. I was like, did I say the same name? Okay, they sound alike. Jake Ferguson, Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Love, Chuba Hubbard, Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed, Pat Frymuth, Matthew Stafford. All right. Yeah, this is pretty good. You got Kidda's boy, Jay Love, and it's a good hell of a value, 9.5. I'll give you that. This one looks pretty damn good. There's no real flaws on this team. He waited on tight end and quarterback, got those nailed down as backups for both. Running back room looks pretty solid. Receiver room looks strong. And he's already got his spot locked in. I'm worried about B, man. He's gonna have a hell of a team in the real draft. I'll give this. There's no flaws here, man. This is like damn near a perfect team. I feel like I'll give this an A. I like this a lot. Good job, B, man. I feel like that checks all the boxes. That may have been the first A I've given out all year because normally I just A minus. I don't really like to give out A's, but I mean I don't see any weaknesses with this team. Great job, man. All right, Murph Dog up next. We got Jamar Chase, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Waddle, Malik Neighbors, Dalton Kincaid, Calvin Ridley, Najee, Brian Robinson, Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers, J.K. Dobbins, T-Law, Ray Davis, Kimani Vidal. All right, so he waited on QB, got Jaden and T-Law. Not too bad, but he's going to probably struggle knowing which one to play each week. And his backfield pretty good. He took Pacheco, then waited, got Najee, B-Rob, Dobbins, and a couple rookies. So pretty good depth. Receiver room, though, no depth, but he's got a pretty good foursome. Chase, Waddle, Neighbors, Ridley, then Kincaid, Bowers. Yeah, this team's pretty solid. I'll give it a B. You know, this one's pretty good. Murph Dog's another one of our guys that's been drafting with us a lot. So this last spot could come down to Murph and Murph Dog, but they both got B's. So I don't know what's going to break the tie. We'll have to figure something out. Maybe we could do like a drawing next live stream to see who gets the last spot, because I think we're full. Although maybe we'll have enough for both Murphs to get in the battle of the Murphs. We'll have to see, but both got B's, so good job, Murph Dog, as well as our OG Murph, Brad Murray, who's been drafting with us for years now. So Murph Dog, I think he's just started this year, but he's been pulling up pretty much every week. So shout out to the Murphs. All right, FF Dan, Justin Jefferson, Kyron, Laporta, Metcalf, Tank Dell, A-Rich, Javante, Brian Thomas. Man, that was a good pick. Almost took him at the 8-5. Devin Singletary, Blake Corum, Xavier Legette, Tua, Brandon Cooks, Ben Sanat. All righty. RB room, pretty decent. Javante as a 2 kind of makes me nervous, but Singletary and Corum's pretty good depth. Kyron's fine as a 1. Jettis, DK, Tank Dell, solid trio. Thomas, Legette, Cooks, pretty good depth. Laporta, A-Rich, and he's got Tua as depth. Yeah, this is a really good team. I like this one. You know, this is definitely one of the better teams. I'm not a huge A-Rich or Laporta fan, but, you know, it looks pretty good. I'll give this one a B+. It's a very good team. Almost an A, not quite an A for me, but it's just more of a preference thing. You know, a lot of people, I think, would give this an A because this is a very balanced, strong team. I'm not a big Laporta guy, but very good team there. FF Dan. I have to keep him in mind, too, for this league. Man, we might have to have like I don't know what we're going to have to do, a face-off or something to determine who gets to the last spots. But good job, Dan. All right, my team up next. I got Bijan, Olave, Pittman, Diggs, Connor, Rashi, Dak, Deontay, Chase Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Hawkinson, Jalen Wright, Cole Kmet, and Corky Kirk Cousins. I'm pretty cool with this team. I wouldn't say it is my best work, but I feel like I cooked up pretty good. I hate grading myself, but I mean, my running back room a little shaky, but I feel like with Bijan anchoring it, it's pretty solid. Then the receiver trio, I like my trio of Olave, Pittman, Diggs. I feel like I've got decent depth. Tight end, I waited. Not that good there, but if Hawkinson can come back, it'll be pretty good. And Dak and Kirk, I like that. So I'll give myself a B+. I feel like this isn't my best work, but it excuse me, it was pretty good. I think his team would make the playoffs. All right. Sorry about that. All right. The GOAT. Shout out to Jason. Let's see what he cooked up. A.J. Brown, Puka, Mahomey, Ken Walker, Ramondre, Roma Dunze. That was a bold move. Then he goes Njoku, JSN, Jameson, Trey Benson, Jalen Polk. Got both Washington receivers. Okay. Going a lot of rookies. Troy Franklin, Marshawn Lloyd, Isaiah Likely. Yeah, it's a classic example of a team that probably swung for the fences a little too much, although his early pick's pretty good. You know, took Mahomey over Allen. Not a big fan of that. I like Mahomes to bounce back, but not enough to take him over Josh Allen because he just doesn't have the rushing upside of Josh Allen. But everything else looks pretty good here. But yeah, this one isn't one of my favorites. I'll give it a C plus. It could end up good. Just to me, too much risk here for me to really like this team. But it's got potential. I'll give it a C plus. Not bad. Not bad. All right, M. Deeks. Let's see what he cooked up here. Garrett Wilson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Allen, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers. Let me write him down too. For this thing, I'll do this old school, pen the paper. All right, Wilson, Gibbs, Josh Allen, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Kittle, Pollard, Keon, Christian Watson, Eckler, Adonai Mitchell, Tyler Algier, Jahan Dotson, Antonio Gibson. All right, running back depth kind of sus, but has Jahmyr Gibbs, the hero RB, so not bad. Some of these guys could be all right. Eckler in the 10's a good value. Not a big Eckler fan, but I got to admit, that's a steal. Receivers, G-Dub, DJ Moore, Zay, Keon, Christian Watson, Adonai, Dotson. Yeah, not bad. Some of those I'm not that big on, but between all of them, a couple of them could pop. So, and then he's got a solid trio there. Not the biggest Zay fan, but I really like Wilson and DJ Moore as the two big dogs there. And then Josh Allen and Kittle, can't argue with that. Yeah, this team's pretty good. I think I'll give it a solid B, maybe B minus. I'm not more nitpicky, but you know what? I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. I'm trying to be more generous and not so harsh with the grades. So there you go. Solid squad. All right, 2 more to go. Mega Moon. Shout out to, I believe, Steven. I believe his name's Steven Moon. My bad if I got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure his name's Steven Moon. Mega Moon, one of our loyal mock drafters, usually always cooks up a good team. He's got Saquon, Devontae, Jacobs, Cup, McLaurin, Pitts, Worthy, Caleb, Gus, Jaleel McLaughlin, Jerry Jeudy, Khalil Herbert, Taysom, and A.A. Rodgers. Okay. Yeah, his QB room, not big on Caleb and Rodgers as QBs. Running back room's good, though. Saquon and Jacobs and Edwards, McLaughlin, Herbert as depth. Receivers, Adams, Cup, McLaurin, Worthy, Jeudy. Yeah, depth's a little lacking, but not a bad unit. Strong trio. Then Pitts is tight end. I'm not a big Pitts fan. And Taysom is backup. I mean, we don't know exactly how Taysom's going to be using this new Saints offense. I'm not a big fan of that pick. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this isn't one of his better teams, but it's not bad, though. I like the start. I'll be nice and say B minus. I'm not going to go quite down to a C because he's got a lot of talent, but a few things I'd have done differently. And our last one, 7 o'clock. 7 had to dip a little early, but it didn't matter because his last 2 picks were just tight ends because he needed the position. Auto pick just gave him 2 tight ends, so it's probably what he'd have done anyway. So JT, Marv Jr., Rashad White, Mixon, Stroud, Pickens, Mostert, McConkey, D-Hop, Curtis, Goff, Dowdle, Schultz, and Luke Musgrave. Okay, man, it's not bad. Yeah, I probably want to mess with Goff since he already had Stroud. But let's see. And then JT, Rashad, Mixon, Mostert, Dowdle. Pretty solid backfield, I got to say. And then receivers. Yeah, the receivers are a little weak, I feel like. Yeah, Pickens is a 2, not that big on that. Marv Jr. is a 1, a little sus being that he's a rookie. And then, yeah, then another rookie, McConkey. D-Hop's kind of banged up. Curtis, yeah, and then they're tight ends. But yeah, this is no offense to 7, he brings the heat, but yeah, I don't know. This I'm not a huge fan of his squad here. He might be mad at me for this, but I have to give it a C because I feel like it's and I'm sure he'd admit there's some things he could have done differently, but not bad though, not bad. Just goes to show how strong this Guru Nation draft room is. Everyone's a heavy hitter, so. The GOAT, thanks for doing this, bro. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, bro. Yeah, glad you've been tuning in these past few. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Yeah, this is a big weekend. I know a lot of y'all have y'all's big drafts this weekend, big money leagues, big bragging rights, home league. So, yeah, good luck. Best of luck to y'all and all that. I'll try my best to get the DMs. If I can't, I apologize. I do have my cheat sheets for sale. DM me about that. Got cheat sheets. And I'll share them with you if you pay me. And, prices, not going to name prices here. If you want more info on that, just DM me and we can work something out. So if that interests you, because, I try to update my cheat sheet daily and try to stay ahead of the curve, ahead of the big boys. It's kind of tough sometimes to stay up to date, but I feel like my cheat sheets are pretty damn good because, hell, even ESPN doesn't always update them. And a lot of times they don't. ESPN sucks. So use Sleeper and Fantasy Pros if you're going to just use free cheat sheets. But if you want my custom, real-time, up-to-date cheat sheets, DM me, and I'll give you the info on how to acquire those. And appreciate you, Murph, Brad Murray. Good luck to everyone. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Experts versus Followers League draft's about to go down. Pros versus Joes. I believe it's this Sunday. Wow, yeah, it is coming up, y'all. The real thing is here. Drafts are here. Real drafts are here. This real season's gonna be popping off in a few weeks. So, yes, indeed. That's gonna do it for this episode. Appreciate everyone that tuned in to Mock Draft Monday. We will be back with one more mock next Monday, Super Flex, to cap off this series, and then we will have our real draft on, I believe, on Labor Day or the Sunday before. It might do the Sunday before because I know a lot of people are busy on Labor Day, so we might just do the real draft the Sunday before, and maybe we can recap it on Labor Day. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Thank you, MG and Murph's down. Hell yeah, man. I will DM everyone that did well tonight and get y'all the info. We're going to get the group chat going for that league. And yeah, anyone that would want a spot, just DM me. But we're pretty much full. Might have a couple openings. But yeah, I'm going to quit rambling, y'all. That's going to do it for this one. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next Monday and on tomorrow. Wake your game up. We got a lot going. So stay tuned, y'all. Peace.